Before we take a step into Nintex Workflow and Nintex Forms in the Designer, let's take a look at how Nintex works with SharePoint. We'll be showing how Nintex works with SharePoint O365, but the same occurs with SharePoint on-prem. Right now, we're taking a look at a standard list within SharePoint. In this list, we have one column. The column is called Title, and a list called Market Update Request. If I wanted to create a new column, simply just click on the addition sign and describe what type of column I wish to create. There can be single line of text, or number, or Boolean for yes, no, a person type column, date, choice, hyperlink, picture, currency, and then additional types of columns. In this, I'll just choose a standard single line of text. I'll provide a name for this column too, and we'll just call this first name. We've said that the type of data we're collecting in here is a single line of text, and we're going to leave it as a default value as blank, and we'll just click on Save. And so now we've created a new column. Now, how Nintex actually works with these columns is this will give you an identifier of what column you can update or interact with as it occurs within the list. Now, you'll be working with items in the list. And so if I wanted to create an item in the list in which to work with, simply click on New in the ribbon, and you'll be displayed with a form. Right now, we're using a standard out-of-the-box SharePoint form. You can also use Nintex forms to create items, and we'll hop into how that works in a little bit. So in here, I'll create an item, and we'll call this test item, and the first name value will be Sean. We also have the ability to add attachments to this item, but we're not going to do that right now. Click on Save, and now we have an item. So if I wanted to create a workflow that updates an item value, we'd have to work with the instance of the item that we've just created. So I've created this item. We have two item properties, and the item properties are title, which is test item, and first name, which is Sean. So if I was going to identify which one of these values I want to work with, I'm going to have to locate the column and then the item value itself. Nintex Workflow and Nintex Forms also work with document libraries, and you would treat a document library like you would treat a list, as in, instead of creating an item, you would upload a document, be it Excel, PDF, or Word document within the library itself, and then a workflow can kick off based on a new item being added or metadata being updated. And what I mean by metadata is information associated with the document or information associated with the item, such as item properties.